Welcome back to Behind the Gate with Scott and Kate. This is our second podcast tonight, and we'd like to welcome you back to Behind the Gate with Scott and Kate. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you're back with us for the second episode, thank you very much. In this episode, we have a captivating lineup of some young individuals you may know throughout the industry that are joining us today. Grab your headphones, settle in, and let's have a chat with some of the young and budding stars of the mini horse racing series that's coming to the Maritimes this summer. And I'm, of course, Scott Waddell here with Caitlin Wesley. And we'd like to thank our sponsor as well, Advanced Appetite, the sponsor of our podcast tonight. So take it away, Caitlin.
Awesome. Thanks, Scott. Yeah, we're excited that we have a couple of young mini drivers on board with us. If you haven't seen them at Charlottetown, you might have seen them in Truro. They were so much fun to see. They were exciting. They brought a lot of thrill to the harness racing industry. So let's kind of dive in and introduce these guys. So first up, we have Lucas. Lucas, do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Lucas Bailey, and I own the miniature horses Turbo, Olaf, and Whiskey.
Awesome. Liam,
right.
do we want to introduce you?
My name is Liam Myers, and I own Witchy.
Awesome. And last up, Ahlea.
Ahlea.
I'm Ahlea, and I own Dapper Dan.
Dapper Dan. Love that name.
Those are some exciting names. They're very catchy. Like, yeah, you get that thrill of them.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right, guys. So we're going to dive in and, get to know you guys and get to know, how it was with driving in the mini races. So first up, how'd you guys all get involved in harness racing? It's a big sport. Like, how did you manage to jump into this?
Well,
Lucas, you want to take a crack at it?
Sure. Well, my whole family was very involved in harness racing, so it's kind of just bred in me.
That sounds about right with you, big guy. You seem to be around the track a lot.
He comes by it naturally. His dad was a young gun in the Maritimes.
Yeah.
I remember your father driving.
Yeah. How about you, Liam?
How about you?
I'd say my dad and my brother were big into the sport when I was really young.
Awesome.
Okay, and Ahlea.
My mom and my stepdad and my mom's friends.
Yeah, it must be interesting to have a mom that's so into horse racing.
Pretty cool. All right. What about your guys' favorite driver? Since you've been in harness racing for a while, you must have a favorite driver that you follow around the circuit. It can be from your home track or, it could be an Ontario driver, anyone that kind of drives you guys to really get into harness racing even more.
Well, I don't want to offend anybody, so my father, Rick Bailey, and my grandfather, Miles Heffernan Sr.
Father, for sure.
Miles had a heck of a year last year.
He did.
He sure did.
How about you, Liam?
How about you, Liam?
Who's your favorite driver?
I like James McDonald a lot.
Oh, okay. You were probably in PEI when he won the World Driving Championship, were you? And he was wearing the Canadian colors.
I think I was, yeah.
Yeah, you're probably a little younger then, but yeah,
Yeah.
James McDonald winning it on home turf. So how about you, Ahlea? Who's your favorite driver?
I'm gonna have to say Amber Campbell.
Oh, okay. Sticking with the female side, eh?
Pretty interesting. Look at that. Did you notice all the drivers, Scott, where they're from?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh man, I tell you. So, if you guys are into harness racing, you guys must be, at the track on race days.
Yeah.
Who do you guys usually help out? Or do you have your own stable that you guys race out of?
I usually help out my father and my grandfather on race days, or if anybody needs a little helping hand, I'll help them out.
And on, how about you,
Always a
Liam,
good
on race days? What are you
I
normally doing?
I'm usually helping out my dad with a lot of the helping them get ready and stuff.
Okay, good. And what about Ahlea besides chasing her mom around?
Um, I usually help the Renaissance stable.
Ah, do ya? I hear
I
the
usually
rent.
never get to see her race day.
Oh, I suppose she's probably busy beaver at the Renaissance Barn. They get so many horses racing.
Oh yeah. She's
Yeah,
pretty steady, it seems.
great spot to be for sure. Well, I'm gonna ask you, Lucas. We'll start with you. Who's your favorite horse? Do you
Uh,
have a favorite horse?
yeah, I do. Check your chip is my first ever standardbred horse, and Turbo, my miniature horse, because we go way back.
Okay, right on. How about you, Liam?
I'd have to say Acrobat Hanover. He was one of the first horses I've ever owned.
Yeah, he raced extremely well when you guys got him. I watched him over there all home week and really like that horse, classy fella.
Yeah.
And Aaliyah, who's your favorite horse?
Hmm.
Probably from the Renaissance barn, I'm guessing maybe, unless
Uh,
it's your mom's.
it's hard because I have a lot of favorites.
Yeah, I do too.
Top two favorites are Victoria and Amelia and You Bet I'm Watching.
Oh, okay. Excellent, excellent. All right.
So let's move on to talking about mini horse racing. Since you guys are pretty well known for it, you guys have already explained who your guys' horses are. So when you guys go and race, is it kind of like a normal harness racing gig, or is it totally different?
Well, it's kind of just a lot of fun to just go out and go on the track and drive and stuff.
Yeah, it must have been something racing in front of people. I know in Charlottetown it was quite a hit over there for sure, and it was a hit everywhere. But that day you kids went in Charlottetown, it was something to see, especially with Vance announcing too, was a nice added touch. How about you,
If you could
Liam? How
pick
do
a
you?
track to
Yeah.
Um, it's really fun. We get to race against our very good friends.
Do you guys hang out like you and the other guys when you see them around the track?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay, good. And which track would be your favorite to race your mini on?
Woodbine.
Woodbine. Oh, you're thinking big, Lucas. I love it.
Got any connections?
Oh, you never know. You never know.
Never know.
That would be something to see up there for sure. How about you, Liam?
And Woodbine as well.
Woodbine? Ah, and Ahlea.
I'm gonna have to say Woodbine as well.
Oh, wow. Well, I hope somebody from Woodbine is listening. That'd be a great promotion to have you kids go up there and show off your stuff. So that would be great. So you guys must be excited for the upcoming, I guess we'll call it a tour this year because you kids are going to be not only in Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, there's word you might even be coming to New Brunswick. So we hope you guys can, I know 2 tracks in Nova Scotia or perhaps all 3 have signed on to have you kids this year. And I'm sure Red Shores will love to have you back too. So should be a lot of fun this summer.
Yeah, there's 3 of us, myself and Lucas, your mom, Sam, and Laura, which would be Hudson's mom.
Yeah.
We've really dived into doing the mini horse racing series this year. So all 3 Nova Scotia tracks jumped on board and said that would be awesome to have these mini drivers.
Yeah,
Woodstock, they took on it like it was the best thing
good.
ever, which I'm so excited to hear.
Awesome.
Red Shores, we're looking at dates with them. So it's like a whole big circuit this year that we're hoping to have all you mini drivers out and go into all these tracks, which is just awesome that they get to be on the track. So it's pretty awesome. We're still working out some kinks, but there'll be posters and more advertising coming once more things kind of get situated. But it's looking like a big circuit for you guys this year.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely. I know last year's events in the Maritimes really created a lot of buzz. And I do kind of a countdown of my top 10 stories of the year, and I put the kids in the number 2 slot this year behind the Gold Cup and Saucer. But it was so fun to watch. The kids have so much. The smiles, and not just for the kids. I mean, for the grown-ups. I mean, yourself, Caitlin, being a mom of a mini racer now, and just the smiles and everybody was just such in a great mood, and it's something that the kids and the parents and the fans will cherish for years, and it's so great to see it
Absolutely.
continuing.
Yep, I agree. We went and we had you 3 actually here at Truro. Liam, you got to be a groom for Lucas, which was pretty cool for the
Oh,
very first mini race we had.
that's
And
cool.
then went to Charlottetown and Liam, you actually started to drive your own mini. So you went from being a groom to having your mini, which is so cool to see. But it was so exciting, just the atmosphere with you 3 kids, even with everybody else. It was just so exciting. They were there to help each other. They always pumped each other up no matter what happened on the track,
Yeah,
right, Lucas?
yeah.
Like almost that telephone pole situation.
Hmm.
Ahlea, you kind of had the same situation, but it's still everyone still had fun.
No, that's the main thing of this, Caitlin, and I know the kids will say the same, that it's just a fun group of events, and it really does create a buzz in the Maritimes. We need more events like this, and like you and I have talked many times, Caitlin, these people that we're talking to tonight and other young people in racing, they're the future of the industry. So we've got to keep them engaged, and having something like this really pays off, I think, for us.
Oh, 100%. Last question for you guys. I know Lucas and Ahlea might have a really good answer for theirs, but if there was something that you could change about last time you drove, what would it be?
Staying clear of the pylons.
Did you get a fine there, Lucas?
No,
What about you, Liam?
I'd say training Witchy to have a better standstill start than before.
That seems to be one of the hardest things with them is that standstill start. They don't know if they should
I
go or if they
know.
should just wait for everybody else.
It's funny because I don't know if the
Ahlea,
kids,
what do you know?
it's funny, I don't know if the kids know this, but in some countries where there's horse racing, that's how they race. They start with a standing start. And I know that some of our drivers from Canada have gone to other countries and competed, and they have to learn to start basically, from with no starting gate or anything like that. So it'd be nice to have like a mini gate for the kids, wouldn't it?
yeah.
That would be cool.
That'd be cool. Might have to work on that gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ahlea, what would be something that you needed to change?
Probably not get the inside rail.
Oh, you've been in the inside. Dapper Dan not liking the inside post?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Some horses don't like leaving the inside, strangely enough.
Well, awesome. I'm so glad we have you guys on.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, kids. It was a great discussion, and I know I'm pumped for watching these events unfold, and so glad that Woodstock have signed on too, up here in New Brunswick, so I can go up and see you guys in person.
Absolutely. That'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
Lucas, you have a story for us before we leave. You must have a story for us.
Come on, Lucas.
Well, I don't know.
What? Come on.
Like, what do I talk about?
Nothing funny?
Nothing right now.
All right. Maybe next time we have you on, we'll have to have something funny to talk about.
Maybe.
All right.
Well,
Well,
awesome. I'm so glad.
yeah. So certainly like to thank Lucas and Liam and Ahlea for joining us tonight for our second episode of Behind the Gate with Scott and Kate podcast, and again sponsored by Advanced Appetite. So looking forward to seeing you guys this summer around the different tracks, and hope that you guys have a great time with it. That's what it's all about. It's not about that you have to win or anything like that. Just go out and have fun, and that's the main agenda of this whole thing, and it's great for the sport.
Thanks for having me, Scott and Caitlin.
Thank you.
No
Thanks for
problem.
joining.
Anytime.
Awesome. We like to hear that.
Our
So
next,
stay tuned for the next episode because we're going to have Truro Raceway's top driver, Paul Langell, join us, and he's going to dive into some fun, interesting facts about his stable and his driving career. So, Lucas, stay tuned.
I
We'll get
will.
to see Paul Langell come on. Awesome, guys. Thank you for joining.
okay, thanks again, everyone.